Welcome, Night Nation. It's episode 13 of Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair. It's Wednesday, May 11th, and there's only 15 days of school left, Mr. Reynolds. Your first year as a teacher, has it gone by fast?
It has gone by super fast. It's been exciting. Every moment has been savored. But we gotta keep going strong here these last few days. Enjoy every single moment that you have left of this school year, from seniors to fifth graders in this building. Enjoy the time that you have, because next year it's all different. The scenery might not change, but it's all going to be a little bit different.
Every year you move up, it seems like the year goes by just a little faster, so enjoy it while you can. So let's move on. Big week this week, and we'll recap the next couple
Absolutely.
weeks. We had some things going on last week. We apologize for not being able to get you a show, but we're back here nevertheless. It's raining outside. Perfect time to sit down and do a show. Let's start out with softball.
Softball, after an 0-5 start to the season, the softball team is doing great. They are 3-3 in their last 6 games, and since we last spoke, they've had wins over Goodhue and Stewartville. They're 3-8 now on the year, and this team is starting to really turn some heads. They're playing very good. Emma Burquam, Sarah Saul, Brittany Wood had some great performances against Goodhue, and right now this team is starting to hit the ball well. And if you can do that come playoff time, sky's the limit.
Hey, if you remember back when we first had the spring season show, you would know that I said it's going to take a little while. The Knights
Absolutely.
have the athleticism. It's going to take a while for their bats to come around. But they beat HVL, top-rated HVL foe Stewartville this week, and they snuck out a win against Goodhue too. Things are starting to go in the right direction for them.
Yeah, they're doing nice. And next up today they play at Byron, and then Friday they travel over to Waterville, Legion Morristown for a tournament on the weekend. So this is the opportunity where they can make some hay and really do some nice things and get ready for that seeding as the playoffs, because that's very important as you get down the stretch, especially if you can go against some teams where pitching might be a little subpar. Maybe you can find yourself in the middle of the pack in the section. So good luck to them the rest of the way.
All right, let's move on to baseball. And we've had a busy couple weeks here, and the rain is starting to affect us now. We've had some reschedules, but let's recap. Yesterday, the Knights hosted Goodhue, and they beat the Wildcats 11-1 in 6 innings via the 10-run rule. Matt Hoogland picked up the win in 6-inning fashion, and the boys really pounded the ball, as I had a chance to watch them as my JV team was able to play at the big field right after them. Last week, they took down the rival Leeward Eagles 5-3. Gavin Roosin got the W on the hill, and the Knights took advantage of some sloppy mistakes by the Eagles. And now last week they also beat Cannon Falls on a walk-off hit by Jake Whipple, and they won 6-5. It's always good to beat the Highway 52 border battle there, if you will. So nice clutch hit by Jake Whipple there. The record is now 13-1, and I'm not sure when it's been 13-1 before in history, so we'd have to maybe talk to Coach Hawkinson on that. But big game this Friday. It was supposed to be Monday, got rained out. Supposed to be today, got rained out, and now it is going to be Friday at Casson-Manorville. Casson-Manorville comes in top 10 in the 3A ranks, and your Knights are in the top 10 in the AA ranks. And let's see how good of a game that is going to be. It's going to be a very tough, contested game, and hopefully the Knights can go in there and make some hay with the bats and make great defensive plays.
Going back to that Cannon Falls game, that was a matchup of Cannon Falls being 5th ranked, KW being 7th ranked, and KW winning it, and now the last I saw, ranked number 5. Now we all know rankings are only good on paper, but this is a great team to watch, and as you said, historically one of the best starts to a season. So get out there to the ball yard. I know they got some great snacks in the concession stand. Get out there, watch this team. This could be a very special team here as we get it geared up for the sections.
We have some very good players. We have some very fast players. Our pitching has been great. And the only time we've given up more than, I think, 5 runs in a game is that loss against Randolph. And Randolph is number 1 in the single A. So
right.
Let's just think ahead, though. Hayfield, doubleheader at Hayfield on Saturday after that Friday night game with Casson-Manorville. And Hayfield, they're on our side, and it'd be nice to get it 1 or 2, hopefully 2, versus Hayfield, as the Knights are trying to get into that HVL championship game this year.
Yep, absolutely.
This regular season will wrap up next week, and then the playoffs will start. The Knights are in Section 2 this year, and interestingly enough, it is very difficult. We've got Glencoe Silver Lake, a top 5 team. We've got Bell playing a top 5 team, and we got Kenyon Wanamingo, a top 5
And
team.
Fairmont,
And
who's
Fairmont.
top 6.
Yeah, so it's a tough and loaded section. 16-team section, by the
And
way.
unfortunately,
no subsection.
3 of those 4 teams aren't going to get to state. Let's hope that KW gets out of there. I think your strength of schedule might put you over the top in that one, but might not get the top seed, though.
Well, that's why this game against Casamantaville
It's huge.
3-18. Hopefully we can take them down and move up in those rankings. So let's get the what are we going to next?
Tracksters. Let's
The
go to the
Tracksters.
track and let's see what's going on there.
Track.
A lot going on. They've also been affected by the weather, too. They had a meet last week in Lake City last Thursday, and they were led by the usual suspects. On the boys' side, Kyle Keller won the 200 and the 400. He went 23.69 in the 200 and 53.08 in the 400. 4 KW boys were in the top 5 in that 400 race. Cole Johnson was 3rd, and Sam Ringham was 4th. Mason Stevenson, again, another great performance by him. He went 42.91 in the 300 hurdles for a season best, and also won the 110 hurdles in 17 seconds and 55. Good effort by him on the girls' side at Lake City. Tess Hokinson, 2nd in the 200, but won the 400 as well. And again, Mara Quam just continues to amaze. She won the 100 hurdles and the triple jump, and went 17 feet 1 inch in the long jump for both the first place finish and first time going 17 feet. So great continued growth by her, and she's going to be fun to watch the rest of the way. And then last night they had a true team section, and still cultivating all the results and going through all the results. But the boys finished 16th in the section, and it's a little skewed because in true team, every event counts. You have to have 2 people in it. We don't have a pole vaulting team. We don't have a pole vaulting unit,
Right.
so to speak. We have low numbers. They had some injuries as well. I was told by Coach Klein. I think Mason Stevenson fell in the hurdles, so a bit of a skewed result. But again, the coaching staff said they performed their best. That's all you can ask for. Girls finished 8th in true team, and again, a small number of participants really hurt you at true team.
Right.
Coaches again were happy with the effort, and they're going to get ready for regular sections here as we get further on into May. For more results on True Team, check out the Kenyon Leader. They always have some great write-ups. We don't have the time to give all of the results, but if you want more results, check out the Kenyon Leader. That's where I got some of my info too. So again, the Tracksters, small numbers but big results.
You know, a couple things caught my attention when you were talking there. The first thing is some of these kids are starting to finish with their best times, their best scores.
Absolutely.
And that's the sign of good things happening when you're starting to reach your personal bests.
Yep.
And I think you said 17 feet for Mara Quam in the long jump.
Yeah.
I think I tested out last week in PE class with my 6th graders about 18-1. So that challenge that I've challenged her to, I'm ready anytime. So
I think
just
that would
saying.
be great for our show. I think that would be a great
I
segment.
hope we can
a
get it.
challenge.
I hope we can get it.
Let's do it. Mara, if you're watching, let's get this done. I want to see you take this old man down. You can beat him. I could probably jump farther than him. Come on.
Let's move on to the Sticks and the Lynx. Great news. The boys golf team was finally able to get a varsity score. Bray Olson, the 7th grader, stepped up and went in there with the other 3, Kyle Knott, Zach Baumgartner, and Tanner Engelstead. And they finished yesterday's meet with a 426 at the Triton Invite. The girls have been playing pretty well. Mariah Peterson shot an 81 last
Wow.
week at the meet. 2nd best score for the girls overall.
I shot an 81 once.
On 9 holes?
Yeah.
The team finished with their best score of 408, and they finished 6th last week.
I also shot a 408 on 18.
Okay. I would hate to be playing behind you.
Oh, man, that's
Anyways,
long.
the girls had a meet yesterday in Lake City, and they finished 7th out of 10. And next week is the big HVL meet. So good luck to the old golf team.
Absolutely.
Now moving on, Jared Clawwitter recently committed to Concordia Moorhead, and he's going to wrestle and pursue his academic future at the place of the Cobbers.
Yeah, he's going to be a cobber. Good wrestling program there. good to see another local boy moving on to the next level. It's a great accomplishment, a great high school career, and now he's going to bring some of that KW magic up there to Moorhead.
Just an interesting stat about Jared. He was on my JV baseball team for a year or two. Still holds the record for quality at-bats in a season. An average of 70%.
Wow.
Matt Hoagland was close last year, beating that. Came up a couple percentage points behind. So I'm challenging you to beat Jared Cloudwater's record on the JV. Let's go to Megan Flum now. Last night, I flip on the old Twitter, and I see Megan Flum has announced her college career is going to be at Winona State to play volleyball and also pursue her academic dreams. What do you think about that?
This is exciting. Anytime kids at the school you teach at get to move on to the next level, not only academically, but to play a sport, says a lot not only about them, but their parents, their coaches, their friends, the people who have supported them. This is not only a win for both these fine student athletes, but also for all the people that support them. This is kind of the reward. You don't get paid in amateur athletics. This is the reward. This is the paycheck. Going to college, a scholarship, getting some of that or all that tuition paid for. This is a great sign of what we got going on here at KW. Fantastic for Megan and for Jared.
Yeah, speaking of Megan, great middle blocker for the volleyball team. Working on her swinging as well, but her blocking is very good. And I think that's what caught the eye of Winona State, and
That's awesome.
offered her a scholarship.
Good luck to all of them as they move on, and it's fun to always watch those kids that move on.
And the best thing is she's got one more year of high school left, so we can keep watching her. Now, I know there's some other individuals who are also going to be going to college next year to pursue their both academic and athletic dreams. We'll try to get you those as we hear them. So if anybody has any news to share, let us know and we can get it on the show.
Absolutely.
So,
Well, I think that'll do it for us.
I think so.
If you do have any info, you can tweet us. I'm hometown guy 33 on Twitter. Kirby, you are
Kay Vandy Walker on Twitter.
awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the season, as Bill Walton said. Enjoy the season. It's a great time of year for seniors. It's the last go around. But athletes make it happen, and activities, people. Oh, band and choir concert Thursday night. Don't forget that. We had the opportunity to see both their rehearsals this week. Fantastic show. You do not want to miss this. World premieres for both choir and band. We got to hear them kind of secret under wraps. Can't tell you much. It's classified. If we told you, we'd have to kill you, and we don't want to do that. So go to this concert. You will not want to miss this. Fantastic stuff. As always here at KW, so I'll let you wrap it up.
And I think Claire Larson and Stephanie Schumacher both do a great job.
Absolutely.
They challenge their kids, and they become a better artist and a better person because of those two. So I can't wait to see it tomorrow night. I hope you can make it too. So that's going to wrap up the show. For Blair, I'm Kirby. It's Inside the Lair with...
He's Kirby.
And he's
I'm Blair. Good night. See ya. Bye.